actually recording this for my mom. This is my loaded baked potato recipe, but it's actually not my recipe. It's Toni's recipe. If you know, you know. She's the greatest thing ever. I pretty much follow her recipe to a T. I just add more seasoning and more bacon. Ingredient-wise, you're gonna start with the potatoes. It has to be the golden potatoes. If you have the standard golden potatoes, it usually ends up being about 8 potatoes. I have pretty small potatoes today, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that gets me at 2.6 pounds. You're gonna shred 8 ounces of smoked Gouda and 8 ounces of mild cheddar. 1 whole sweet onion or yellow onion. I dice this as fine as my hair because I like the idea of onion. I don't actually like onion. Today's recipe calls for 5 strips of bacon. I use an entire package. 5 tablespoons of butter, 5 tablespoons of flour, usually about 3.5 cups of chicken broth, 2 cups of milk, and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Things I do about 1/2 tablespoon to a tablespoon of salt, pepper, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and Old Bay. Went ahead and chopped up the bacon. I'm gonna go ahead and let this render on medium heat until it's cooked thoroughly and the fat is rendered out. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna peel and cut up the potatoes. Set up your potatoes to about this size. Okay, now I'm gonna drop in 2 tablespoons of butter and then add in the onions, and she calls for garlic. I'm just gonna use some garlic and I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons. Okay, remove your bacon once it's cooked and done to your liking. I'm going to cook down these onions until they are gone. I've been cooking down the onions and stirring constantly for about a couple of minutes now, so I'm gonna add about half of the seasoning and continue stirring because, like I said, I want these onions less than translucent. Add 3 more tablespoons of butter once your onions are translucent or they're cooked to your liking. As soon as the butter is melted, you're gonna add 5 tablespoons of flour, and then you're gonna whisk it immediately because you don't want the flour to burn. Add 3 cups of chicken broth. You're gonna add it slowly so that you can really get it mixed in well. 2 cups of milk. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Add in the rest of my seasoning. Add in your potatoes. It's been 20 minutes, so you just want to make sure that you can stab through them with a fork. I'm going to mash them down a little bit. Don't mash it too much because you still want chunks of potato in your soup. Hot. At this point, I just eyeball it and see if I need any more chicken broth. Usually I'll add 1/2 cup. It actually looks pretty thin still. Remember, it is going to thicken up once I add the cheese in. Your shredded 8 ounces of mild cheddar and your 8 ounces of smoked Gouda. Both of these are missing a little bit because I paid the cheese tax to myself and the cheese is incorporated and melted in, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the bacon back in. You can save some on the side to sprinkle over the top. I just throw it all in. Serve it with sour cream or however you like it. That's it. It's all done.